This is Lou Dobbs Tonight. News, debate, and opinion for Wednesday, April 25th.
And radio talk show hosts from all around the country and Washington to broadcast a message of no amnesty for illegal aliens. We'll have that special report. People in Washington actually encouraging congressmen and senators to represent the American people. I wonder how that'll work out. Stay with us. No amnesty for illegal aliens being heard on radio stations all across the country again today. Radio talk show hosts continuing their broadcast from the nation's capital. The radio hosts trying to rally opposition to legislation that would give amnesty to millions, untold millions of illegal aliens. Lisa Sylvester has our report from Radio Row.
Miami radio host Joyce Kaufman had a unique idea. If her listeners couldn't come to Washington, then she wanted them to send their souls, or in other words, their shoes. They sent them in by the thousands with a simple message for lawmakers.
Illegal aliens commit a crime the minute they enter this country. That's the part of illegal that Washington just doesn't seem to get.
The three-day event brings together radio hosts who share a concern over illegal immigration. But it's also an opportunity for activists, experts, and even radio listeners to mingle. Among the stories being told is that of Amy Courtlang. She was 22 when she was killed by an illegal alien who had several previous DUI charges.
He was wrong 4 times until he finally killed her. I have 2 daughters, and I feel like she is my daughter too.
Radio host Steve Gill tells of a similar story in Nashville. A couple killed by an illegal alien who had been in and out of jail 9 times and never deported.
We're seeing the same thing all over the country as people are getting into the judicial system, but we're just letting them go. It's been this catch and release system that ultimately we pay the price in blood.
Michelle Delacroix is the founder of Mothers Against Illegal Aliens. Aside from the safety issue, she worries about the negative impact on schools in Phoenix.
In general, I see that schools are overcrowded. The teachers are stressed out. Teachers are having to learn and required to learn Spanish, and if they don't learn Spanish, they can lose their job.
Many expressed a deep concern that American middle-class families are being shut out in favor of cheap imported labor. Ted Hayes, an activist from Los Angeles, says he has seen it happen again and again.
When they came in originally, they undercut the wage standards. For us to get those jobs back, we would have to go in and undercut them.
The squeezing of Americans, the loss of jobs, these radio listeners believe it will only become worse with an amnesty. And Lou, we are here on Radio Row. We have 3 radio stations right now that are broadcasting out of Huntsville, Alabama, Howie Carr from Boston, and to my left here we have a station out of Dallas, John David. So they will be broadcasting here until midnight. But I have to tell you that the radio broadcasters did not just spend their entire time here at the Phoenix Park Hotel. They also got out onto Capitol Hill, knocked on some doors, and it seems that their efforts may have been paying off. Well, one representative, Devin Nunes from California, has agreed to co-sponsor a resolution giving prison Border Patrol agents Ramos and Campion a pardon. So he has signed on that. He is the first Hispanic congressman to do just that. And the Border Patrol agents, their families also got some support from an unlikely source. Last night, the actor Robert Duvall stopped off at a reception in their honor. Lou?
And I know they've raised a lot of money as well for the for Ramos and Campion, their defense and providing for their families. It's taken some great effort and great courage on the part of those radio talk show hosts to at least get some attempt at representation in that city for the people listening to them. We salute them here. Lisa, thank you very much. Lisa Sylvester from Radio Row.